Hey everybody!
Hey everybody, welcome to the streaming
Hello.
thing. As you can see, we've got our actors here for you to chat
Thanks
to.
for coming.
Introduce yourselves in the chat. Come and say hi.
Lovely.
Yes, tell us what brings you to this show. Where are you calling in for? Not calling in, zooming. What's the word? How old
It's a
school is that?
telethon.
Yes, we'll be here taking your calls.
There you go.
Raising money for ARC.
Yeah, right?
Yes.
I don't see, where's the chat for this? You see this, Kevin?
Bang.
If you're on Twitch, there might be a little arrow to your top right-hand corner that you need to spring.
So we
across.
can't see the chat.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We'll let you know if anybody gets chatting. If
Anyone
you're
has a
watching
particular
on the
personal
streaming
question?
theatre, you might not see the
Chat
chat.
among
There's a little
ourselves.
button below me that says "Watch on Twitch." If you press that button, you can come and join us in the chat and ask us questions and talk to us and stuff.
Especially on stuff.
And stuff.
Is there a donate button too, Kevin, at the bottom?
There is a donate button, ladies and gentlemen. It's very exciting. There's a
Ah,
donate button
use
right
that.
below me as well.
Donate button.
There it is.
Really donate often.
Push it once.
Yes. So you'll be able to spend more money on sets.
Oh, we've got Helena in the live
There
chat.
we go, Mom
We're
for the
glad to
win.
be here from-
Yeah.
from
Hi,
France.
Leontyne's
Hi,
mama.
Helena. Is it Leontyne's mom?
Hello.
That's my mom.
Hi, Mom.
Lovely to have you with us.
Yes.
I'm
So it's 11
testing.
o'clock their time, so we're gonna have to, really be snappy, keep them
Keep
awake.
it moving.
Yeah.
Keep it moving.
All right.
AM or PM? Which 11 o'clock are we talking?
PM
Oh, okay.
Wait, where are they?
out in France.
Oh.
Oh, good Lord.
Oh my goodness.
So who's done this show? Has anybody done this show before on stage?
No.
Has any?
I have.
Marcia.
In graduate school.
Ah,
Who did you
ACT.
play?
who did you play?
Guess.
Did you play
Ellie.
You played the role.
Hesione.
No.
Yeah. No? Did you play Hesione?
Lady Otterword. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Oh, you played the same role.
I played the same one.
Oh, you're born. You're born to do this.
Yeah.
Oh my God. You're so perfect.
Wow, that's intense for grad school. What was that like? What?
It was so much fun. And does anyone know Nikki Dukas? Fabulous actress Nikki Dukas.
Yes.
I shared the role with Nikki Dukas. We shared
Oh
the
my
role, we
God.
shared the costume, and either we were going to become great friends or great enemies, and we became great friends.
Yeah.
Where was this?
ACT, graduate school.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
I didn't know
third
that
year,
you went
second
to
year.
ACT.
Now that you went to ACT.
Yeah, long time ago.
Oh my
Dear.
Local
I actually
graduate
had-
girl.
Had an offer to do Heartbreak House and I turned it down because the cast was filled with divas. And I did not want to subject myself to that.
Names, please.
You wanted to be the
God.
only diva.
I
There
wanted
wasn't
to be
room
only
for more.
diva.
There can be
Here
only one.
you are with all of us.
Well,
Yeah.
and Robert Parsons is insufferable, as we all know.
Yes.
All
God.
of
The
it.
worst.
What can I
Well,
say?
the
It's a gift.
first big announcement here is that yesterday was Phoebe's birthday.
Oh,
Happy birthday.
Happy
birthday,
We'll spare you singing on Twitch and
No, that's
Well,
cool. I
no,
was ready.
Not do that to her.
If we didn't like you, then we would definitely
Then we
bring
would
out
definitely
a
sing
Zoom
to-
rendition of Happy Birthday.
Singing on Zoom is like the worst thing.
Hell.
Oh my
It
God.
is hell.
So one day they're going to figure it out, though, right? We're going to look back and say, "Oh my gosh,
Yeah, right. Remember?
we were in the dark ages."
Has anyone seen a full production of the show? Not been in it, but actually seen it. Where'd you see it?
Yes, Porchlight. When Porchlight, Molly Noble was running that here in Marin County, they did a wonderful job. It was excellent.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, outdoors. I remember the costumes. Everything was in kind of white and grays. It was lovely. And I'm trying to think. Beth Craven, I think, directed it. But it was really wonderful.
Didn't they do it at Berkeley Rep not too long ago?
I'm
No?
not sure. I don't know.
Seems like.
Ages
What?
ago.
Did
Ages ago.
Porchlight have like the full ship and everything with the settings?
Well, they
Like,
had
did go-
suggestions of it. I mean, because it was outdoors and they couldn't keep the setup during the week. So, it was it was suggestive, but I thought it was, I got where they were for sure.
Very cool. Very cool. I ran into Michael Gene Sullivan here in seeing Rotimi's show live,
His film.
his film live at Brava, and we were chatting a bit about this show. And we were talking about, what were we talking about? Like tone. We were talking about the strangeness and uniqueness of the tone of this play, and like
Yeah, the pre-warness of it, pre-World
Yeah.
War II, that sense of ominous decay and
Mhm.
decadence of the class before the war is
Right.
it's a very interesting time. You know, after the war is so different after World War One.
Mhm.
But this feeling of kind of stupid innocence on the part of the aristocracy
Mhm.
is such an interesting time.
and the
And
attempt
again,
of
we were also saying that because both Wilde and Shaw, people forget that they're both Irishmen.
Yeah.
So their view on the English is very particular and biting. People are always
Right.
the English want to own them, but they forget these are Irishmen who,
Right.
things have just happened, and the Irish don't really like the English. Still don't.
Right.
And so,
As an Englishman,
They're
I can say
taking-
Feeling
that's
is
true.
mutual.
yeah, really. Yeah.
yeah, thoughts on that, Kevin?
Well, I actually just had to run out of the room, so I didn't see it all. All I heard was the last bit, which is that Irish people don't tend to like Englishmen. I do have a lot
My
of...
name isn't accidentally Sullivan.
A lot of Irish friends, Kevin.
I do actually, yeah. I've got a lot of Irish mates, and some of my heritage is Irish as well. And
Oh.
so sometimes I get away with it, but yeah, it sure is. As we all know, the English do not have a great past with our just running
Irish
over to other
brethren.
countries and selling their house.
Yeah.
So yeah, understandably frustrated with my homeland.
Yeah.
Well,
Just to
you've come to the
remind
right
anybody
country.
watching, if you're an audience member and you can hear us all talking, we'd like to talk to you. Come and join us on Twitch, get in the live chat, tell us where you're watching from, if you've seen this show before, if you've seen any of these stellar actors before. Maybe you've seen them on stage somewhere in the Bay or elsewhere. Just come and talk to us. You can click the button below me that says watch live on Twitch. Then you'll see the live chat. There's also a donation button right next to it where you can support these wonderful artists. So
Right
two
next to
buttons to click. I'll be quiet now.
Also, you can put in arcstream.org. That's the old website to check out. I popped it right in the chat there. If you want to check out more information about this company or donate there or find out all the fun things we'll end up doing in the future, because we got a couple shows lined up. Yes,
Yes.
right.
We
Mr. Robert Parsons, has that been finalized with the next show?
You're talking about Big Love at this point?
Yes. Yes.
We're still in negotiations now with the agent. So
What
it's-
show
Gotcha.
is this?
I had to inquire about rights, which I thought that we didn't have to do that, but now we are having to do that.
What's
Just to
the
jump
show?
in, actors,
Big
this is your
love.
5-minute call. Actors, this is your 5-minute call. If you've got
Thank
anything
you,
you need
guys.
to do before the show,
What happens
5-minute
is
call.
July 17th.
Thank you, Five.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you, Five.
And then, of course, ARC has El Henry coming up as well. I can speak up for Dina. Brian, you're in it, right?
Yes, indeed.
Any tantalizing pitches to get audience members to arrive? What are we looking at here?
Oh, sure, yeah. I mean, it's a kind of like what pseudo post-apocalyptic version of LA, but showing was it Henry IV, but through the lens of the Chicano and Latino culture. So it's fun. It was a fun time reading together. So we'll be digging into rehearsals end of this coming month. So
Awesome, and
should be fun.
That'll be teaming up with Remote Theater and Cal Shakes as well.
Right on.
When do
Exciting.
you guys go up?
I forget the exact date, but like the last 2
August.
weekends of July,
Yeah.
Okay.
24th and 31st.
Okay. I've
Yeah.
been wanting to see that, so I'm
Yeah,
excited.
please, yeah.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Right on.
All right, we got 34 members here in the audience right now.
Okay.
Hey,
Hopefully
everybody.
rising.
Hi, Mom.
Hey, I feel like I was remembering too, Michael Jean, with the conversation we were having, that idea of like the emulation of Chekhov's kind of strange fluctuation between almost absurdist comedy and like naturalistic drama, and how it kind of wiggles back and forth. There's a lot of gray zone happening, and you know, obviously it takes a lot of talented actors to have a compass to recognize which comes in when and everything.
Yeah, well, all that, you know, Chekhovian comedy that was so hilarious to the Russians. You know, and the same kind of commentary on you know, pre-revolutionary upper class, and Shaw figured, well, the revolution's going to come in, you know, in England too. Just missed that. And so, you know, this idea of, well, let's really lay the groundwork dramatically and show why this class needs to be overthrown, how useless it is. And as Chekhov did it pre-revolutionary Russia, Shaw was doing it in England. Revolution didn't quite happen in England.
Yeah, it didn't quite.
Just so close.
I mean, for other actors who have done Shaw, not just Heartbreak House, any Shaw work, is there a specific approach that you take with that kind of a script? Is there something that stands out in a unique way that you feel like you have to address or present, or a style that you need to embody?
I feel like the biggest thing working on Shaw in school was the British sensibility of, like, I remember one of my instructors being like, even the insults are all just said with like such a like, you're welcome for saying this freaking mean thing. That there's a kind of like, even when the language is very incisive, it's always said it, like the politeness and the manners are kind of, I don't know, what do you think, Kevin? I'm like,
I mean, that's
like,
it's totally true. It's like there's this old joke that, you know, we'll sign our emails off kind regards, and if you get an email from somebody and it just says regards, you know you're in trouble. And yeah, I mean, everything about my culture seems to be about just like suppressing everything. Like, so yeah, I think those insults, yeah, I mean, but it's weird, right? Because the more you like someone, the more you insult them as well. So there's this like totally weird thing in our culture where, yeah, insults.
Yes, I get into trouble with that because I grew up with that too. And here in the States, boy, do I get into trouble with people taking my insults for. No, I didn't. It means I like you, truly.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, we can just throw insults at each other then.
Yeah.
And then we'll be fine.
Thank
well, to
you,
let everybody
Kevin.
know, we are 20 seconds out, so I don't know if we want to hand it over to Aaron maybe to do a little intro on the show.
Yeah, let's do it. All right, great. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Actors Reading Collective's presentation of George Bernard Shaw's Heartbreak House in partnership with Kevin Kemp and the Streaming Theater. This is going to be a little different reading than you might be used to. It is not a cold reading. Oh my God, that's Christina. I see Christina just wrote in the chat. Okay, sorry. Hi, Christina. It's not going to be a cold reading. The actors have been able to prepare with the script, but it's not going to be a stage reading either, like we did with Judas Iscariot a couple months ago, because there's not going to be any rehearsals for this. Instead, it's going to be a lot like the first day of rehearsal for a regular stage show, what we call a virtual table read. And the actors and the producers and directors who get to experience this first rehearsal are always, it's a very exciting moment, but it's something the audience often loses out on. And we thought we'd present it for you here because it's a fun experience. We think it's fun in a number of ways. Two that I can think of is that a lot of the decisions that actors make during this time actually become seedlings. They become the origins of the actual stage productions that you end up seeing. And the other is that there's a very improvisational feel to a first read, not in the script and the words itself, but in the choices that the actors have to make, in the emotions, in the way they respond to each other, and the importance of hearing and giving back to your partner. So we always have a lot of fun doing it, and we hope you will have a lot of fun watching it too. Either way, write to us, let us know what you think. being in the technological age, we're victims to Zoom problems and any technical glitches we have, but we do have precautions in place. So if anything goes wrong, please stick with us. One of those precautions being Mr. Robert Parsons, who is going to be reading stage directions for this, but will fill in if anyone else drops out as a virtual understudy live. And while we all knock on wood that that will not happen, we're also incredibly curious to see Robert Parsons read some of these roles. So either way, it will be very exciting. Ladies and gentlemen, talking about money, we love performing these shows for you for free. However, we also love eating food and paying rent as well. So if you have it in your heart to donate to us at this time, it would be incredibly wonderful. Please know that any donations are tax deductible. Any donations are split evenly among all the artists you see on the screen right now. And if you can become a subscriber, it would be incredible because it would ensure that we can be financially stable enough to keep doing shows like this in the future. At the end of this reading, there will be a Q&A for about 10 minutes. The actors will introduce themselves and you can ask them anything you want. There will be a 5-minute intermission after Act 1, and there should be a chat box on the side right that side or that side, I don't know. But you can write anytime during the show, any comments, questions, thoughts, ruminations, whatever you like. I'm all done, so that's it for me. And I hope that you will enjoy this presentation of Heartbreak House.
Actors, places, please. Places for the top of the show. Places, please.